photo that's going viral. We'll have more on that. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, December the 8th, and this morning we're keeping today moving through the Midwest. Let's get a look at our top weather stories from across the country with Anaridis. Good morning.
Good morning, Jen, and good morning to you at home. We begin with high-impact weather news. First stop, North Carolina.
We'll talk about this couple of showers out there. There is some rain on the radar, but you can see none of it is over land. A couple of showers scooting on out here off the coast of Long Island. Maybe a few showers around the Cape today, but this system quickly moving out to sea and not a big deal. So not concerned about bringing rain. Actually, the sun coming out this afternoon, and that's going to help get our temperatures up to 54 degrees into Washington, D.C., running above average in Buffalo and Pittsburgh. There'll be a few clouds out there today, but temperatures are still going to be in the upper 40s, closer to 50. New York City, for us, our day starts off with a lot of clouds, but then we'll see that sun peak out this afternoon. Temperatures topping out in the upper 40s. Again, the sun by afternoon. Anaridis.
Thanks, Jen. Storm onslaught after the break where
Anaridis.
So talking about the fog, I checked in one county in central North Carolina reporting school delays. So 2-hour delays. You're getting ready for school with the kids. You may want to check your local school districts for that. But Jen, let's talk about storm after storm battering the Pacific Northwest this week. New this morning, Portland, Oregon forecast to get another round of flooding rains today through the night. And the rescuers say the donkey is eating a hot mash and taking antibiotics so it doesn't get pneumonia. Jen, I know some people have been a little skeptical about whether or not it's a real smile, but when you add the, the curled lips and the eyes, I think it's
the
a smile.
eyes never lie. The eyes never lie.
That's right.
It's so true.
Tony Montana
I didn't know that story about in general today. Unless you're up in the mountains, Anaridis, there's no chance of snow. We got a lot of white out there, though. It's
the fog.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of fog this morning. It's 20 past the hour. Let's get you ready for your driving conditions as you head out the door this morning. Before you grab the keys, this is allegedly Detroit. Good morning to you. You're waking up to a dense fog advisory in place until 11. Visibility cut to 1/4 mile in some spots.
Yeah, if even lower. I mean, you look at this and you can't see anything out there. So we're going to watch for airport delays. Other spots in the south are pretty foggy too.
So yeah, so we got Cleveland and Louisville also shrouded in fog, and Houston also has fog this morning. If you're traveling anywhere between 96 or 94 out of Detroit this morning, you really don't get out of the fog until you get to Grand Rapids, and you're taking a look at 96. And we've had accidents reported already on 94 and 75. So you want to keep the low beams and take it easy, give yourself some extra time.
Yeah, I think some of the same advice when it comes to driving in snow and low visibility is the same when it comes to driving in fog. Just you need a lot of space, you need to reduce your speed, and if it's not safe, call off your trip. You said some schools are delayed this morning, I think.
Yeah, in Hertford, I hope I'm saying this right, County, North Carolina, 2-hour delays because of fog.
All right, so we got a lot of white when it comes to the fog, but no snow out there right now in a lot of spots.
And a lot of people are asking themselves, are we going to get a white Christmas? Are you dreaming of a white Christmas? The warmer than average December has some people wondering if snow is in the cards at all.
Dr. Tom Nizzle is here to break down the odds that your neck of the woods will wake up to snow on Christmas morning. All right, Tom Nizzle, thank you.
So we asked you, which city do you think is least likely to have a white Christmas during this year's strong?
Back to AMHQ early. For a large majority of the country, you've got great weather today, warmer than average temperatures. It's not everyone, though, so we'll take a look at all the problem spots, too. We're going to start, but Denver, you would never think about that in December. But yes, indeed, we've got mild conditions out there today. Maybe not swimsuit weather, but nonetheless, warmer than average. Jet stream far to the north, keeping all the cold air way up there in Canada. We've been setting record highs even into southern Canada, so we know that cold is pretty far away. We're going to be watching our temperatures continuing to run above average. There'll be some dips in the jet stream here and there, but for the most part, largely, really through the end of the month, but for the next 2 weeks or so, we are running above average. Temperatures going about 10 to 20 degrees above average. And for today, let's take a look at what's happening for you in Salt Lake City and Denver and Albuquerque. Our temperatures mid to upper 50s, practically 60. We've got temperatures in Phoenix, 77. Vegas, 69 degrees. Tomorrow, we're going to be in the 60s in Albuquerque, 61 for you. And looking ahead to Denver and your extended forecast, is there any sign of cold air? You're sort of itching for it, right? If you live in Denver in the winter, you're sort of looking forward to some winter-like activities. Well, we've got temperatures in the 60s right through the Thursday time frame. Friday, we see a bit of a dip into the 40s. That's still above average. And by the weekend, we do get a little below average, but it's really just a degree or two with temperatures in the low 40s. Denver, again, we got those temperatures dropping off by the weekend. We'll get a little cold pocket coming in here. All right, Chicago.
Advisory stretching as far south as Houston, as far east as the Carolinas. 40 minutes past the hour. Before you grab the keys and head out the door, let's tell you what the driving conditions are like. And we take a live look at Raleigh. Allegedly, you see the headlights in the car just pass by. It's kind of the shrouded in fog completely. I can notice some of the brake lights, but you can only imagine what it's like once you get down here. This is 440 all over the triangle.
With more on how El Nino could affect California people.
Oftentimes when we cover flooding disasters, very few people have flood insurance. And after record-setting rain, Oregon residents are fighting to hold rising water at bay. KGW's Chris Willis tracking one couple's push to save the home they could no longer protect with flood insurance.
Legit smile.
It is.
Guys, you can see
it's gone viral.
Yes. All right, who doesn't love a donkey smiling? Let's start your day out there where we got a little fog. We might better use a smile here in the southeast. We are locked and socked in with the fog across the south and east. So take a look at dense fog advisories out here from South Carolina, Charleston to Florence, up towards Raleigh and Fayetteville. And in some of these spots, we might be dealing with fog well into right through the day, right through the morning, into the afternoon, perhaps. Charleston, I'm looking at you. So fog this morning, visibility has been down to about a zero at times in Raleigh. We're going to be tracking out the fog and how much longer we'll be dealing with this here right across portions of South Carolina into North Carolina as well. All right, so one concern is this morning. We're also watching, of course, for our next big system in the west. We'll have more on that coming up here. Let me get you through this fog forecast. Again, Charleston, Raleigh, foggy right now, temperatures in the 30s and 40s. We will be looking for things to maybe improve across portions of the area, but I think there's some spots that might stay pretty socked in through about midday. Atlanta, Nashville, Jackson, New Orleans, no real big fog issues for you. You've actually cooled down a bit overnight compared to yesterday at this time, and your skies are fairly clear to start. But it's a spot like Charleston, South Carolina, where we're looking at fog in 44 right now, and that low cloudiness kind of sticking around right through about lunchtime, and then we break out into the sunshine this afternoon. That is a great feeling, right? You're sort of in a foggy, cloudy mood. Then all of a sudden the sun comes out and changes everything. That's what you'll have in Charleston, and that's what you'll have in Raleigh as well, although I do think your sun might peak out a little bit earlier. Temperatures starting off near 40, warming up to the upper 50s, close to 60 this afternoon. And then we go to Atlanta, where no fog out there. I saw some stars on my way in this morning. We're going to find temperatures up to the mid 60s. Again, lots of sunshine this afternoon.
Loving it. It's absolutely gorgeous here in the southeast, especially in Atlanta. We head to the